Hi, I'm Hunter Senshin's Technical Support Director at Screenfeed. In this video, we will walk through getting started with Connect. This video covers what you need to know to get started with the Connect interface. Signing into Connect for the first time, a tour of Connect including My Apps, where you can manage your apps and create your apps from scratch, connections, creating and modifying connections from various data sources, templates using one of our design templates or creating your own, and then finishing up with next steps. Let's get started by signing in to Connect. Navigate to screenfeed.com in a web browser, click the login button in the top right corner, sign in with your username and password if prompted, then click on the Connect button in your account dashboard. Now that you're signed in, let's take a tour of the Connect interface. Connect is divided into three easy-to-use sections: My Apps, Templates, and Connections. My Apps shows any in-progress or published apps you have created in the main body of the window. They can be sorted by last modified, creation date, or alphabetical order in the top corner. You can also search by name and toggle the view between list and thumbnail view. Apps that are published for playback on a screen are highlighted in blue. You can hover over an app and buttons will appear for the app feed URL to preview the app, duplicate, or delete the app. You can create a new app by clicking the Create App button. This will bring you to a window where you can choose your app's dimensions and name. We have another video on creating an app from scratch if you want to learn more. Clicking on Create App, we see App Builder. App Builder is where your app can be created from scratch or templates can be modified. In the middle of the window is the canvas. This is the space we can add in components to build our app. In the bottom left corner, you can zoom in and out or hold the spacebar on your keyboard and click and drag to reposition the canvas within the window. There are rulers on two sides of the canvas used for positioning components inside the canvas. Add in components from the left menu. Here you can click to add text, photos, shapes, and data widgets. Once added to the canvas, components can be adjusted manually and modified from the right-hand Properties panel. Connect will automatically save changes when changes are made, but you can also choose to save your app by clicking the Save button in the top left corner. Save and Publish to get the app feed URL to add to your signage software. Click on the Connect logo in the top left corner to go back to the Connect interface. Back on the left menu below My Apps, choose Connections. Connections show data either from external sources or manually created that have been connected to an app or added to Connect. In the top right corner, you can sort by data connection type. Hover over a connection and buttons will appear to duplicate and delete a connection. If you have moderation enabled on a connection, you will see a blue Moderate button where you can change moderation settings. Click on the Apps Using Connection button here to see what apps are currently using the connection. Click on the connection name to edit the properties of a connection. A window will appear that has a few tabs. Data Grid will show a preview of your data. If the data is uploaded or a manual table created in Data Designer, you can add rows and update items from here. There's also an option to download the data as a CSV or JSON file. If moderation is enabled, items can be approved or removed from this Data Manager view. On the Settings tab, you can adjust the ability to share the connection between apps, rename the connection, add columns if it's an editable data set, adjust synchronization frequency, and enable moderation by approval or removal. Create a new connection by clicking on Create New Connection. Data sources that can be connected to an app are Google Sheets, Google Calendar, URL connections to a CSV, XLS, tab delimited, iCal, XML, or JSON. The same file types can be uploaded as well. You can create a data set directly in Connect by choosing Data Designer or pasting an item from the clipboard. There also is an option to create a Zapier connection, where you can create zaps or workflows to connect to many other data sources. On the left menu, choose Templates. Templates show not only pre-built templates provided by Screenfeed, but also any template that you create. Here's a full list of professionally designed and fully editable templates. These templates can serve as a starting point for a project or simply as inspiration and examples of different projects you can achieve with Connect. Show templates in a specific category by clicking on the radio buttons on the left. Alternatively, search for templates by keyword at the top. Click on the toggle on the right between portrait and landscape orientation. Some templates work best with a specific data connection in mind. For example, calendar templates will work best with a calendar connection. All templates can be used to create apps that connect to your data sources dynamically. Click on a template thumbnail to see the preview of the template. Below the Create App from Template button, you will see the default dimensions. You can always adjust the template dimensions within App Builder. Select the Create App from Template button to create an app from the selected template. If you wish Connect would work differently or better in some way, or you run into an error, please let us know by clicking on the Feedback button in the bottom left corner. We are constantly working to make Connect better and appreciate your thoughts. Let's finish up with next steps. If you don't have a subscription to Connect, go to screenfeed.com/connect to sign up. If you want to learn more about Connect before diving in, you can find more videos and how-to documents in our knowledge base at screenfeed.com/support. If you just want to set up a call to talk about content, infotainment, or Connect, we're happy to chat. Send us an email at support@screenfeed.com or give us a call at 1-800-461-3002. Thanks for watching this tutorial video. Don't forget to check out our other tutorials, creating an app from scratch, using templates in Connect, and try out Connect for yourself. Thanks again for watching, and we can't wait to see what apps you make.